Hi there, Sergeant Nichols with the Hawthorne Police Department Community Affairs Bureau back with you again. And today I want to talk to you a little bit about online shopping. Not Amazon or the other big box stores that ship directly to you, but the marketplaces where you have to have a face-to-face transaction with someone in order to get your item and exchange money. Generally those are safe, but I'm going to give you a few tips to make it even safer. Okay, so there's lots of different apps out there where you can buy stuff from someone in your local area. There's Craigslist, Facebook Marketplace, Letgo, OfferUp, those types of apps. If you've ever looked through some of those, just about anything you can imagine is out there that you can buy. The only problem is, in order to make this transaction, you have to meet somebody face to face. That can be, in certain circumstances, not the safest thing to do. But we're going to talk about a few things that can make it a little bit safer. First thing I want to talk about is, well, where do you meet? Alright, first let's talk about being a seller. If you're a seller and there's something that you want to get rid of, I'm sure all of us have stuff laying around we don't use anymore, and a little extra money during COVID and everything that's going on right now isn't a bad idea. But if we're going to sell some stuff of ours, we need to be as safe as possible about this. Once you list what it is that you're selling and someone wants to buy it, unless you absolutely have to have them come to your house because of the size of it, meet them at a neutral location. The ideal place, well, your local police station. You can do it in the parking lot, do your transaction. Someone who's looking to scam you is less likely to do that at a place like a police station. Same thing goes if you're the buyer. Tell the seller that you want to meet at the local police station. If they tell you that they don't want to do that, that should be a red flag to you that something's not quite right with this sale. So that's your first tip when it comes to buying or selling. Try to pick it up, do the transaction at a neutral off-site location like a police station. Next tip is, if you're buying something that's a name brand item like a woman's handbag or a high-end wallet or even cell phones, you need to do your research ahead of time and figure out what makes that thing authentic. Usually there's some sort of branding item or something about that item that makes it unique to that manufacturer and makes it harder for people to counterfeit. Do your research ahead of time, because if you're going to pay $1,500 for a name brand leather handbag and it ends up being fake, you're probably not going to get your money back because that person is gone and we won't be able to find it for you. So verify the authenticity of the item before you make the purchase, and when you make the purchase, make sure that everything is correct with that item. Okay, about locations. Once you agree to meet at a neutral location, stick to that location. Don't let that change. When you pull up to meet this person, take a look around, especially if it isn't a safe place like a police station. Maybe it's a mall parking lot or something. Just kind of survey your environment and make sure nothing looks out of place. If something looks out of place, very well may be. So if something doesn't feel right, it's best to just cancel that and reschedule, and then try to get that person to come to some place that's more neutral like the police station. A little bit about pricing. We all have heard the saying that if it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. If someone's trying to sell a brand new iPhone 11 for $150, $200, something's not right there. It may actually be an authentic phone, but you're going to run the chance that it's stolen or there's something not right with that phone. So be very, very cautious of these great internet deals. Okay, so you made your purchase or your sale and everything went smooth, no problems. It's time to leave and go back home. Be careful of your surroundings. As you're leaving, make sure you're not being followed by either the person you sold it to or maybe somebody that person was with. If you just sold an item for say $1,500, That guy now knows that you have $1,500 cash on you, and if they're not nice people, they could follow you back to your house, rob you. Now they have your money and your property. Same thing goes for stuff you buy. You buy a high-end item, maybe they want that item back, same thing. Just be careful of your surroundings once you leave a sale situation like that. Okay, there's a few tips for you on how to use the marketplace safely when doing face-to-face transactions. This isn't meant to scare you. Thousands of these transactions happen every day all across the country with no problems whatsoever. But there are people out there who are looking to take your stuff or take your money. So use the marketplace safely, use it wisely. Always try to come to a neutral location to make the transaction, like the lobby or the parking lot of a police station, and you should have no trouble whatsoever. Thank you for watching.